Namaste students, I am Professor Dr. Beena Diwan, Director Faculty of Land Governance from Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today's our topic is gift. So students, we will start today's session gift. A Muslim can devolve his property in various ways. Muslim law permits the transfer of property inter vivos, means gift, or through testamentary dispositions, means will. A disposition inter vivos is unrestricted as to quantum, and a Muslim is allowed to give away his entire property during his lifetime by gift. But only 1/3 of the total property can be bequeathed by will. Conventionally, a gift being a transfer of property is governed by the Transfer of Property Act 1882. Is it clear? Next, meaning and definition of gift. Muslim gifts or the hiba. Although there is no such difference between a gift made by a non-Muslim or a Muslim, yet the formalities of hiba are different from that of a gift made by a non-Muslim. Therefore, hiba is governed by the Muslim personal law. सबसे पहले हम लेंगे कि गिफ्ट का एक्चुअल मीनिंग क्या होता है, उसकी डेफिनेशन क्या होती है अंडर मुस्लिम लॉ. अ गिफ्ट इज जनरली अ ट्रांसफर ऑफ ओनरशिप ऑफ ए प्रॉपर्टी by a living person to another living person without any consideration. In Islamic law, gifts are known as hiba. To be very precise, gift implies to an extensive overtone and pertain to all kind of transfers of ownership not involving any consideration. On the other hand, the term hiba includes a narrow connotation. It is basically transfer inter vivos, that is between living person. According to हिदाया, अलग अलग लोगों ने अलग अलग इसकी परिभाषा दी. हम सबसे पहले लेंगे हिदाया की. हिदाया says hiba is an unconditional transfer of ownership in an existing property made immediately without any consideration. According to Amir Ali, a hiba is a voluntary gift without consideration of property by one person to another, so as to constitute the donning proprietor of the subject matter of the gift. According to Mullah, a hiba is a transfer of property made immediately and without any exchange by one person to another and accepted by or on behalf of the latter. According to Fiji, hiba is the immediate and unqualified transfer of the corpus of the property without any return. तो ये तो थी डेफिनेशंस गिफ्ट की, हिबा की, जो अलग अलग लोगों ने अलग अलग तरीके से दी. साइलेंट फीचर्स जो इसके मेन है हिबा के, वो हैं: हिबा इज ए ट्रांसफर ऑफ प्रॉपर्टी बाय एक्ट ऑफ द पार्टीज एंड नॉट बाय ऑपरेशन ऑफ लॉ. It means that any transfer of property done by the court of law or any transfer of ownership by the Muslim law of inheritance will not be considered as hiba. Under hiba, a living Muslim voluntarily transfer the ownership of any property to another living person. Hence, it is a transfer inter vivos. The transfer transfers ownership of the property in absolute interest, and the transferee gets the complete title in respect of the property given to him. Condition restrictions or partial in the gifted property are averse to the concept of hiba under Islamic law. Hiba is operated with immediate effect and deprives the transfer of his control and ownership over the property. Moreover, as the property passed immediately to the transferee, the property must be in existence at the time when the gift is made. A gift made for a property which will exist in future is termed as void. A hiba is a transfer of property without any consideration. If anything of any value is taken by the transfer in return or exchange, such a transfer of property is not a gift. Competency of the donor, capacity and right. A person who makes the declaration of a gift is called a donor. A donor must be a competent person to make a gift. Every Muslim male or female, married or unmarried, who has attained the age of maturity and has a sound mind is a competent donor. for the purpose of making a gift. The age of maturity is the attainment of 18 years and 21 years if he is under a certificated guardian. Capacity to make a hiba. Mental capacity, financial capacity. Mental capacity, a person who is of sound mind and has the mental capacity to understand the legal implication of his act is eligible to make a gift. However, a gift made by a person of unsound mind during lucid intervals intervals is a valid gift, and also the donor must be free from any coercive or fraudulent influence while making a gift. In the case of Husainiya Bai versus Johra Bai, the validity of a gift made by Pardanasi ladies was declared by the court. In this case, a Pardanasi Muslim lady was brought from Nagpur to Burhanpur on an excuse that her brother-in-law was seriously ill. After reaching this place, she had a fit of hysteria, and soon after it, she was made to sign a gift deed without informing her to content of the deed, and no opportunity was given to her to take an independent decision. The court held when a gift is paid by a Pardanasi lady, it is important to establish that the consent of the lady was free and she made the gift on her independent advice. The burden to prove that the gift was made free from compulsion lies on the donee. In this case, the deed was executed from the lady under compulsion. It was not her voluntary act, and hence the deed was held invalid. Financial capacity. According to the Hanafi view, if a person is under insolvent circumstances, he is allowed to make a gift. However, the Qazi has the power to declare any gift as void if it is made with a view to defraud the donee. The Indian courts have accepted the view of the Hanafi school that from the fact of indebtedness or embarrassing financial circumstances of the donor, it can't be inferred that the donor has fraudulent intention. So, in every gift, there must be a bona fide intention on the part of the donor to transfer property to the donee. Evidently, if a gift is made with a malified intention to defraud the donee, the gift is invalid. So, आज के लिए इतना काफ़ी है. Today the session is over. Tomorrow we will continue this session. यहाँ तक जितना आपने पढ़ा है, if you want any query, any doubt, you can feel free to contact me. यहाँ तक में जो important questions बनते हैं, which will be very beneficiary for the examination purpose, write down in your notebooks. Explain the definition of gift with decided case laws. Another question, capacity to make a hiba. Explain it. Write the short note on competency of the donor. So, thank you so much students for listening me.